Hello my friends, you are welcome back to yet another YouTube tutorial. Today we are going to be making this beautiful bra cup a long sleeve top, and it's going to be a very simple tutorial for the cup. So I already have a video in my channel how to do the cups, but I'm just going to repeat again for those who are impatient to go back and check before coming to do the rest of the top we're going to be doing today. So guys, stay put and follow the video keenly. I will advise you not to skip, because skipping one step might affect the other step of the project. Okay, so stay put and remember to share, like, comment if you don't understand anything or if you have any questions. And please, if you're not a subscriber, do well to subscribe for more amazing videos. Okay guys, so we are going to go ahead with our project. So I'll put aside my scissors, and for this project, as you can see, I always like to use this hook because it has two sides. You know that sometimes I'll use this part in the same project, and sometimes I'll use the same part in the same project. But for the bra cup, I'm going to use this side, which is size 2.5, and along the sleeves I'll use this part here, which is size 4.5. all right, so yeah, and I'll make a magic knot. Let's make a magic knot. 1, 2. Okay, using the sides, I'm going to bring out my yarn and I'll make a chain. This counts as a stitch. Okay, that's the first chain. We want to do 3 chains, which counts as the first double crochet. All right, and we are going to go ahead and work 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. all right, okay, so after doing the 4th one, we're just going to close up this. You can just pull here and then pull. See how easy that is. All right, so we have 5 double crochets. Okay, so we are done with row 1. So we chain 3, and then we turn our work. In that very first chain or chain space, we work another double crochet. Okay, so I made an increase at the corner, and we're going to work 1 double crochet, and in the mid point or mid chain, we're going to work 2 double crochets. We want to make a V-stitch here. Chain 1 and 2 double crochets. 1 and 2, and we're going to work 1 double crochet in the next chain and 2 double crochet in the last chain. 1, 2. all right, so we are done with row 2, and we're going to go right away with row 3. We chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We turn our work. In that very first chain space, we work another double crochet. Here we're making increases. Okay, and we're going to work 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet till we get to the midpoint, and we do a V-stitch there. 1 double crochet, and here we have the midpoint where we did a chain 1 space. We're going to work a V-stitch there. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1 space, chain 1, another 2 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2. So in the rest of the chains, leaving now the last one, we're going to work 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the last one we're going to work 2 double crochets, making an increase there. 1, 2. all right, so we are done with row 3. In row 4, we're going to chain 1 and make a double crochet. We make a increase there. So you want to work this same pattern, what we do here, till you get to row 6. okay, till you finish up row 6. okay, and we're going to meet in row 7, and we change there's going to be a slight change in the pattern. So go ahead and work till we get to row 7, okay, and we'll make a little change in the row 7. Okay guys, so I'm done with the row 6. So I have 2 for 6 rows of increase at the corner and of increases around the corner and increases here. So right away we are not going to make any other increases because I think this is large enough for me. Mine uses is for size medium to large. So we're not going to make any other increases at the corner, but for the 8th row or 7th row, sorry, we're going to make increases here but no increases here. All right, so we'll chain 3 as usual. We'll turn our work, no increases. In the next chain we're going to work 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet till we get to the midpoint, okay, and we'll do an increase here and we'll continue 1 double crochet to the end. All right, so go ahead and work 1 double crochet. Okay guys, so I done row 7. Now for row 8, we're not going to make any increases at all. We're just going to work 1 double crochet on each of the chains till the end, okay? So go ahead and work your row 8 to 3 chains and work 1 double crochet on each of the chains, including the middle chain, okay, the chain 1 space. You just work 1 double crochet there, no increases, okay? So go ahead and do your 1 double crochet on each of the chains and we meet at the end. Okay, so we are done with row 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, okay? And so for row 9, we're going to do something different in row 9. We'll make decreases, all right? For row 9 and row 10, we are going to make decreases at the corner, okay? So we'll do the first 3 double crochet here, 3 chains, and in the next 2 chains, we're going to make 1 double crochet together, okay? We're going to double crochet 2 together, right? I'll just show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3 chains. And here we're going to double crochet 2 together. So in the next chain you double crochet but do not finish it. You have 2 loops, yarn over, and in the next chain double crochet and then you yarn over through the 3 loops like that. So we have double crochet 2 together, all right? And we're going to continue 1 double crochet all through until you have the last 3 chains, and we'll double crochet 2 together as we did at the beginning, and then we'll do our last double crochet, okay? I want to do that for 2 rows, all right, for row 9 and row 10. Okay, so do that for row 9 and row 10, and let's meet at the end of row 10. Okay, I am done with the 10th row, as you can see. So for the 11th row, we are just going to do 1 double crochet without increases on each of the chains, all right? So go ahead and work 1 double crochet all through without decreases. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to work 1 double crochet here without decreases. 1, 2. So we are done with row 11. So we want to do the same thing we just did here for row 12, and that will be the final row for this part. And then we are going to work half double crochet all through to secure the borders, okay? Okay guys, so I'm almost done with my half double crochet all around. So I hope you are also at this point, and we're going to work the other side of the cup, after which we are going to go to the next step of creating this back bra top, okay? So I'm going to fasten my yarn and cut here and pull. So this is what we have done so far. So that is what we have done so far. Look at that. All right, so as usual, we always measure with our cup. See how that goes. Okay, so you see that we are right on track. Okay, see that? So go ahead and work the other part of this cup, and we meet to continue to the next step, guys. Thank you. Okay, my friends, as you can see, I'm done with both sides, but I didn't cut off my yarn because we're going to continue right away to join the both of them. Okay, so since our yarn is still, you want to make a chain of 3. That's already 1 chain, 2, 3 chains. Okay, you can do up to 4 chains if you want, but I'm going to do 3 chains, and I'm going to connect with the other side. All right, make sure both sides are the same. This is the back side and this is the back side. Okay, so we're going to turn like this, and make sure the number of chains here corresponds to the number of chains here. Okay, mine is 25, so make sure yours is the same. 25, 26. Okay, all right, so I'm going to connect to the first chain here, and I'll make a slip stitch like that. So you see that we now have a base to work. Okay, so I've been working with double crochet, so I'm going to continue with double crochet here. Usually we do half double crochet if you're working half double crochet, but since I was working with double crochet here, I'm going to continue with double crochet this way. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch to the next, slip stitch again to the next. Okay, you want to follow this pattern here, this line here, so you know that this is the end of the first double crochet. Okay, like this, you see here. So you slip stitch 2, and when we are done with this row, we are going to do again 2 slip stitch or to work on the next row. All right, so that's why I did slip stitch on 2 chains, which will connect me to the first row of the double crochet we did here, so that everything is going to correspond. So we are going to yarn over, we'll turn our work, all right, like that. So yarn over, right, yarn over, turn your work. Remember we had 3 chains, so I'm going to work 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. All right, and we're going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2. You see where it ended, and then we're going to slip stitch there. So we know that we are done with the first row of the double crochet. Now we want to go to the second row. We're going to slip stitch in 2 chains, which is bring us to the edge of the second row. Yarn over, turn our work like this. We want to make increases here. All right, you can do 2 rows each, you can do 1 row each with every second row increases. Okay, but for me, I'll not make increase here. I'm working 2 rows. For example, this is 3 double crochets, the next row will still be 3 double crochet. In the 3rd row we're going to make an increase, 4th row no increase, 5th row increase, 6th row no increase. Okay, so here we're not making any increase, we'll still have a 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and we're going to slip stitch in the second chain like that. Now we'll slip stitch again in 2 chains, which should take us to the 3rd row. Yarn over, turn our work. We are going to do increases here in this very first, where we ended the last double crochet in the previous row. In this very first chain we are going to work, see, this is 1, 2, 3, right? So in this very first chain we'll work 2 double crochet, or you can put your first double crochet here Remember, we're making increases, and then the second there, and then we work 2 double crochets in the last chain. You can add it here, or if you like you can put it here. All right, whichever way you want. I'm going to put it here since I started with that method. All right, like so, and then we'll slip stitch in the second chain. So you see that, see what's happening. So the next row we're not making any increases, okay, while in the other row, the 5th row, we're making increases. 6th row, no increase. Okay, so go ahead, keep on doing the increases until we are left with 3 chains at the bottom. Okay, okay, so I'm left with 3 chains. We'll slip stitch as usual in 2 chains, and we'll be left with 1 chain. All right, turn your work and no increases. We work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch in the second chain here, and on this side we are left with just 1. All right, this stitch. Okay, so as you can see, we are done with this part. See how smooth that is? You see how clean it is? Okay, so right now we want to work on the corners. All right, we're going to start with this, where our yarn is. You will slip stitch till you get to this point here. Mind you, take note of the rows, double crochet rows. All right, this is row 1 here. So you want to slip stitch until you get to where the row 1 ended. Yeah, this is where row 1 ended. So we'll slip stitch again to where row 2 ended, and that's where we'll start working for the corners. All right, so slip stitch till where the row 2 ends or starts. Let me show you what I mean. That's row 1, 1, 2. Okay, so you see that where we ended is where row 2 started. Okay, yeah, so that is how we are going to work for the 2 corners, like so. All right, and we'll work the corners. So at this point you want to make a chain depending on, now this is size medium to large. The cup here is size medium to large, not for size small. And now the back part will depend on you, whether you want it locked, whether you want it open. Okay, so it will depend on you. So when you figure out whether you want it locked or open, or if you're working for a client and you want it your client wants it to be open back or closed back, locked back, that will now tell you how long you make this part to be. Okay, right, so I'm going to make a chain of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so see that, and it's the same thing we're going to do for the other side. All right, so 20. Now we want to work +2. You're going to add 2 chains, which will aid in the first double crochet. All right, and at the end of the day we'll have 20 double crochets. Okay, so skip the first 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, which will stand as the first double crochet. In the next chain we want to work 1 double crochet, and we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the chains we just created. All right, so go ahead and work 1 double crochet in each of the chains. Okay, as you can see, we are the last chain. we'll work our last double crochet, right, and follow the rule of chain 2 space. So in the second chain we're going to slip stitch there to join to the first row. As you see that our rows are smooth. Okay, you see that. Now we're going to slip stitch in the second chain from where we ended. Automatically we are the next row. Yarn over, turn your work, and you're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the 20 double crochets you just make. Okay, so that's what you want to do for this side of the top. So just keep on doing the same like what I just showed you. Now you go back and forth while you slip stitch at the second chain of each until you get here to the top. Okay, so go ahead and work, and let's meet at this point. Okay, so as you can, I'm done with the first side, as you can see, and I did the other side the same thing as I did from here. Right, to slip stitch here, also slip stitch, as you can see, and I'm done with this side also. And now we want to work this part. Okay, so I'm going to fasten up and cut out the yarn, tie and pull. All right, so I'll turn my work. As you can see, when stretch, it's going to have a straight line. Okay, now it looks curvy, but when stretched, as in want to wear, it's going to be okay. All right, so we want to insert our yarn at the beginning here. This is a back side. Since we're working back and forth, this is a back side, so that's why I'm starting this way. All right, so I will just insert my yarn, make a slip knot, I'll do chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to work 1 double crochet on each of the chains till we get to the end. So go ahead and work 1 double crochet in each of the chains or double crochet spaces, and we meet at the end. All right, just do 1 double crochet all around, all edge on all the double crochets at the edge of the top. Go ahead and do double crochet to meet at the end. Okay, I am at the end of that row, of this row, so I'm going to chain 3. I'll turn my work. By the way, I will show you how it came out. All right, see how smooth and straight that is. Okay, so I'm chain 3, and I'm going to work 1 double crochet on each of the chains round. Okay, so go ahead, work chain 3, work 1 double crochet and meet right up to the end, and then work 8 more rows of the 1 double crochet on each of the chains. Thereby you'll be having 10 rows of double crochets. Okay, so go ahead and work your 1 double crochets, and we meet at the end of the 10th row of double crochets. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, you two go ahead and do it, and we meet at the end. Okay, you're just working 1 double crochet, no increases, remember. Right, okay, so I am at the end of the 10th row. All right, from here we're just going to do so as you can see, I've done my 10 rows, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I'm just going to do 2 rows of double crochet to seam this corner, and here we'll do 2 rows of double crochet. So go ahead and do 2 rows of double crochet. From here I'll just chain 2. I like to chain 2 here to have a smooth edge. All right, okay, the 2 stands at the first double crochet. All right, so you just chain 2 and then 1 double crochet in the double crochet space, 1 double crochet in this chain space where we inserted a double crochet, 1 double crochet in the double crochet space, 1 double crochet in the chain space. So that's what you want to do to reach the end of the top edge, and then work another row, chain 2, work another row of double crochet, and you do the same for the other side. All right, and when we are done, we are going to start with the sleeves. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do one side of the sleeve, and you're going to work the other side of the sleeve, and we'll do the finishing, that is adding the straps and edges, finishing of the edges, okay, to have a smooth finish in total. So go ahead and work your double crochet at the back, or this what we are doing now. Just go ahead, finish up, and we meet for the next step. Okay, don't forget to do for both sides, do for the both sides, and then we meet at the end to do the finishing. All right, so I'll do mine off camera and we meet when I'm done. Okay, so I finished up already, and I went ahead and fastened up and cut my yarn, and I did same for the other side. All right, we have two. Okay, don't worry, this is not the finishing. We're still going to do the finishing with the color of yarn, the yarn I'm going to be using. So for now we're going to work on the sleeves. All right, so you just map out the midpoints here, and then count 3 backward, 2 backwards, 1, 2 chains, and on the 3rd chain you want to start there, insert your hook. Okay, so I'll grab my yarn. I want to make 21 rows of double crochets. So chain 1, I'm just weaving my yarn in, 2, 3, turn your work, make 5 double crochet in 5 chains, 1 double crochet in the next 5 chains, that's 2 in the next 4 chains, total of 5. We have a total of 5 double crochet. That's 3, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, chain 3, turn your work, double crochet in each of the double crochets. On each of the double crochet chains you just made, 2, 3, and then 4. This is the last one, not very visible, but that's the last one there. If you're not careful enough, you might miss it. 5. Okay, so go ahead and work 21 rows of double crochets, and this is adjustable to the size you're working on. Okay, for this size I'm working on, we're going to do 21 double crochets. Go ahead and let's meet at the 21st double crochet. Okay, so I'm on to the last row. Okay, so the last one. Okay, so we have 21 rows of double crochets. Now we are going to join it to the back side, or to the back of the dress. Make sure that your piece is straight. Okay, we are going to join behind So we want to leave out 5, not considering these parts. I'm not considering this part. We count from here 5. We leave out 5 chains. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we start here, or let's say we leave out 4 chains. All right, start from here. 1 2 3 4 chains. Keep the 4 chains and then start on the 5th. So we have 5 chains here now. So 1 2 3 4 5. We start here. We are just going to do slip stitch to join. Slip stitch like that. And just make slip stitch here. To the next chain, you do a slip stitch. The next, we do a slip stitch. Take out your hook. Slip stitch to the next. Slip stitch to the next. And the last. And then we chain 1 and fasten off. All right, so see what we just did. See how smooth that is. All right, do same for the other side, like what we just did now. You see that? Okay, you do the same for this side and you join. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do the sleeve round. All right, we're going to work the armhole long sleeve. All right, so I'll show you how to do this, and after that I'll show you how to do the wrist area of the arm, or the sleeve, sorry. All right, and we're going to do for both sides, and we'll do the finishing, and that'll be it for the dress. So go ahead and work this, and we'll meet here. Okay, so I'll grab my yarn for the sleeve. I'll grab my yarn. We are starting behind. We're starting somewhere here. So I'll insert my yarn here. I'll insert my yarn here. Make a slip knot. I'm going to chain 10. Make a chain of 10. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then yarn over 4 times. 1 2 3 4. All right, you skip this, skip 1 2 3 chain. No, skip 1 2 3. In the 4th chain you make I don't know what stitch is, if triple double crochets. 2 3 4. Is it a quadruple or triple? I don't know, but just yarn over 4 times. Skip 3, make chain of 3 chains, skip 3 chains. 1 2 3 2 3 4. Yarn over 4 times, skip 3 chains. 1 2 3. In the 4th you make another 1 2 3 triple crochet. 1 2 3 4. Chain 3. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and skip 3 chains. 1 2 3. Here we'll make another triple crochets. Chain 3. Run over 4 times. 2 3 4. Sorry about that. 1 2 3 in the 4th. Triple crochet. Chain 3. 1 2 3 4. Skip 3 chains. 1 2 3 in the 4th. and treble, triple crochet, chain 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We're going to put it here. This is 1, 2, 3. We'll put it inside here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. So watch what I'm doing here. Watch what I'm going to do here. Okay, now that we have walked in here, we'll skip this and we'll skip this. We're going to walk here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over 4 times. Now we have walked in here, we'll skip this, and we'll walk in here, the space where we did double crochet. So that's what you're going to do until you get to the other end. Just do same until you get to this end, and then you slip stitch on the 7th chain. Okay, so I am at the last chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'll slip stitch on the 7th chain to join. All right, so as you can see, there is this space, and here, so I'm at the last. So as you can see, there is this space, and we did a chain here where we started. So you see that everything is in order, everything is aligned. Okay, see, skip this, and we did here. Skip this, and we did here. Skip this, and we did here. So we're going to map out the 7th chain here, and we do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, and the 2 chain space. So as you can see, here's our armhole. All right, now we're going to chain 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we work the same pattern, the same way we did for the first row. That's what we're going to do for the next 8 rows. Okay, and at the end of the day we have 9 rows. All right, so just go ahead and do the same, only that now we are working on the previous triple crochet. Okay, so go ahead and work that 9 rows in total, and let's meet and I'll show you how to do the flare sleeves. Okay, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, triple crochet, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and connect, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 3. So as you can see how that is going. So do that, and let's meet at the 9th row and we work on the flare sleeves. Okay, so I am done with the 9 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we are going to do something different. I'm going to slip stitch, and we are going to do something different here. So remember to slip stitch on the 7th chain. 1, 2, 3. This is a 7. Slip stitch there. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch into the middle part of this chain space like this, or chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's chain 3 plus chain 2 space, and then I'll do another double crochet like that. That's a V stitch without any chain spaces, and we are skipping this chain space. Work in here without any chains. We go directly and make another V stitch. Chain 2, double crochet. All right, like that, without any chain spaces. Skip this space, and in the next space work a V stitch. So you want to do that till we meet at the end. Okay, go ahead and do the same, and let's meet at the end or at the beginning where we started. Okay, so I'm at the end and I'm going to join here. So for the last one, there's not going to be a space here. You can just do it here, or you do it in here, okay, or you do it directly in this chain, or you do it here. It's okay, it's not going to be visible. So I slip stitch and I'll just fasten up. I'll do another slip stitch here. Chain one and fasten up. Okay, so at this point we're going to change the color of our yarn. We want to use a multicolor yarn at this point, all right, to do the flare sleeve or the flare end of the sleeves. All right, I'm just going to cut this at this point because you want to weave in at the end, so I'm leaving this part here. Okay, so with this new color, this is a new color we're adding. So with this color, we'll insert our here's the beginning here. In between here, we're going to make a slip knot. I will work another granny V stitch. We'll work granny V stitch from this point onward. We're working granny V stitch. So 2 double crochets, chain 2 space, 1 2 and 2 double crochets. All right, chain 2, 1 2, another granny V stitch, 1 2 double crochets, chain 2 space and another 2 double crochets, 1 2, chain 2 space, granny V stitch, 1 2, chain 2 space, 1 2, chain 2. Okay, you see that. So go ahead and work this same pattern round. You slip when you get to the end, you slip stitch into the middle of this to chain 2 space, work the same as the first row, and slip stitch. And on the second and the third row, sorry, we're going to make increases. So instead of 2 double crochet, chain 2 space, 2 double crochet, we're going to work 3 double crochet, chain 2 space, 3 double crochet. And here instead of chain 2 space, we're going to work 3 chain spaces. Okay, and we work 3 double crochets, chain 2 space, 3 double crochet, 3 chain spaces, 3 double crochet, chain 2 space, 3 double crochet, and so on and so forth for 2 rows. Okay, and on the 5th and 6th row, we're going to work 4 double crochets, chain 2 space, 4 double crochet, 4 chain space, 4 double crochet, chain 2 space, 4 double crochet, 4 chain space for 2 rows. Okay, in total we'll have 6 rows. And we're going to work now another, we're going to change a pattern or work another pattern to work on a second flare sleeve. Okay, but we're going to do the same thing as we did for the first flare sleeve. Okay, for the down sleeves part. Okay, so go ahead and work what I've just explained, and let's meet at the end of the 6th row. All right, okay, so I'm at the end of the sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch and join 1 2 3. So as you can see, that is what I have. So this is 2 2 2, chain 2 space, 3 3, chain 3 space, 4 4, chain 4 space. Okay, and I'll leave it at that. We're going to, for the finish, we're going to use another color of yarn, like I said, for the finish of the dress. So I'm going to use another color, so I'll leave it at that. I'm going to fasten off and I'll cut my yarn at this point. I'll leave out an allowance for the seaming to sew in. Okay, and so we're going to go back with the very first color we're using, this one, to make the parting to prepare for the second flare sleeve. Okay, so we'll go back at the beginning here where we ended this part. Like here, we're not working on this one, we are working on this one. All right, so we'll trace out the starts where we started around here. So this is where we started. As you can see where the chains are, this is where we started. So we're going to insert our hook here. Insert your hook here like so. All right, and we'll make a slip knot and we'll work the same pattern with which we're working before we started this sleeve part. All right, I'll just send my hook inside because we're working by the inside. Yeah. Okay, so I am here. We will chain 10 as usual. At this point you can make it smaller if you want, since it's at this down part, so it's no longer at the armhole where it's big. Mind you, this one ended at the armhole, so at this part you can make reduction. Instead of 10 we'll do 9, and instead of chain 3 spaces we'll do chain 2 spaces. Okay, so this is for this part. So we're going to make a little adjustment here so that it's going to fit our wrist well. All right, it's not going to be so big around our wrist. Okay, so instead of 10 I would make a chain of 9. That's 1, 2, I'm weaving in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so instead of yarning over 4 times, we'll yarn over 3 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, and at this point we'll trace out the next triple treble crochet. This was the first, this is where we are, and this is the next. All right, so in here we will work, this is it, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and we'll work a double treble crochet. All right, 1, 2, 3, and so we have 7 and chain 2 space here. So we'll go ahead and work 1, 2 chain spaces instead of 3. Yarn over 3 times, and in the next, this is it, this is the next, as you can see, this is the next. We'll work another double treble crochet, 1, 2, 3, and so chain 2 space, another double treble crochet. Okay, this is the next here. So go ahead and work this same pattern and do that for 2 rows. Okay, and after which we are going to go on to this one. We're going to work this part here, this pattern. Okay, and we continue with this. So go ahead and work this part here, what we are doing here. Do that for 2 rows, and at the end of the second row, we meet at the end of the second row where we'll work this part here, and we continue with this. So go ahead and let's meet at the end of the second row. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm done with the 2 rows. See how smooth that is and clean. I'm done with the 2 rows, and I went ahead to do this V-stitch pattern, and from here we are going to continue with what we did here in the previous sleeves, like this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the same, you go ahead and do the same, and that will be the end for the sleeves. Okay, you do the same for the other side of the sleeve. And for the joining, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this yarn to do the finishing. I will just do half double crochet all around. You can do double crochet, you can do single crochet, you can do slip stitch. So I like this yarn to be at the border of my top. I'm going to do that all around. Okay, all around, and we are going to add our we're going to make the lace for the back. We'll crochet our lace as long as it can go for the back, and we are going to just fit it into the back. Okay, so, and that will be it for the dress. All right, so if you like, you can add your beads. If you want to add beads to it, you can add your beads or do any decoration, you add it to it. And when you're done, you're going to add in your breast part. Okay, in this according to the size you're using. This is large, this is not for this size, okay, but I have for this size. And if you don't have the size, you can always cut off to adjust the size. All right, and we'll do the finishing. You can just do single crochets, put in punching holes and do single crochets or double crochets all around, and we meet and sew onto it. But this part is optional, it is optional. Okay, so but this is it for the main dress. All right, so that's the main thing on the dress. But I'm going to do another video showing you how to attach the breast part to the top. Okay, that will be for another video. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up if it was helpful. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell for more amazing tutorials like this. Let me know what you think about this top in the comment section, and if you have any question, remember to ask, and we are going to give you suitable answers to your questions. All right, thank you guys, bye bye.